Full transparency. I used to think quantum physics was just academic nonsense until I discovered how to use it to have my best business revenue year ever and actually enjoy my life again. Before you roll your eyes thinking this is some woo-woo nonsense, let me tell you, this is about a scientific principle that Einstein called spooky action at a distance. That's been quietly revolutionizing how the most successful entrepreneurs think about their business. And here's what's likely happening for you right now if you're watching this. You're working harder than ever. You're trying every new strategy under the moon, every marketing hack, watching every AI video you have time for, and searching on Perplexity for every productivity system known to mankind to scale your business without working harder. But your results stay frustratingly the same, like you've hit this invisible ceiling. Why? Because you're trying to change your outer world without understanding the inner operating system that's actually creating it. So by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how to use quantum entanglement, yes, actually quantum physics, to align your inner frequency with the business results that you want. No more grinding, no more hoping the next strategy will be the one. Just a scientific approach to creating the success that's already connected to you. Okay, but first, welcome. My name is Gavin Weber, and if you're a high achieving or even just a struggling entrepreneur wondering, is this all there is? You're in the right place. I help business owners reconnect with their purpose, raise their vibration, and create a business that reflects their highest self. So I'm going to help you change how you perceive the world in order to create what you know is truly possible and actually live it rather than just dream about it. So if that sounds up your alley, then feel free to subscribe and come on this journey with me. All right, let's break this down without needing a PhD or reading a 300-page book. Quantum entanglement is basically nature's ultimate connection system. So when two particles become entangled, think of them as like cosmic dance partners. They stay connected forever. And not just for a little bit, but I mean forever. And so here's the mind-bending part. If you change something about one particle, let's say you make it spin clockwise, its partner instantly, and I mean faster than the speed of light, instantly responds by spinning counterclockwise. Again, their own dance, if you will. It's like they're having a conversation across the universe without picking up the phone. Now, the brilliant minds who discovered this, Niels Bohr, Max Planck, Werner Heisenberg, they realized something profound. If everything in the universe started from one singular point during the Big Bang, then technically everything that exists is still connected. That chair you're sitting on, connected to the stars, your morning coffee, entangled with distant galaxies. And here's where it gets personal. You, yes, you with your dreams, your business goals, your desire for success, you're quantum entangled with everything around you, your thoughts, your energy, your intentions. They're not just bouncing around in your head. They're part of the cosmic conversation. Now, before we dive into the business stuff, let's talk about the three versions of you that are always operating, whether you know it or not. And this is going to be eye-opening. So first, there's the mental you. This is your thought factory. It's where your visions live, where you dream about that six-figure launch, or where you imagine yourself giving that TED talk, becoming a multimillionaire, something like that. But mental you is constantly creating blueprints for your future. Then there's spiritual you. And before you roll your eyes, I'm not talking about sitting cross-legged chanting mantras, though if that's your thing, great. Spiritual you is your energetic self, your emotional vibration, the frequency you're operating from, your connection to something bigger than just you and your to-do list. It's the thing that pulls you closer toward what is possible and discovering your truth. And finally, there's the physical you, the version dealing with emails, paying bills, having awkward networking conversations, and wondering why your last marketing campaign fell flat. So the physical you is the part you see in what seems to show up in your life. You could call it the 3D world. Here's the kicker. These three versions of you need to be having the same conversation. When they're out of sync, it's like trying to drive a car while the steering wheel wants to go left, the gas pedal wants to go right, and the brakes are having an existential crisis. And when you hear me talk about alignment, this is what I mean. Having all three versions of you on the same page, in alignment, heading in the same direction, mind, spirit, body, all in sync, which is extremely powerful, as you're going to see. So this brings us to what I call the universal mirror principle. Your outer world, your business results, your relationships, your bank account, is constantly reflecting your inner world back to you. It's like the universe is holding up a mirror and saying, hey, this is what you've been broadcasting. Here it is. Think about it like this. If you're a radio station, whatever frequency you're transmitting on is exactly what people are going to receive. If you're broadcasting on anxiety FM with thoughts like, I'll never find good clients or money is so hard to make, guess what station the universe is tuning into? But here's the beautiful part. You can change the station anytime you want. Here's a real world example. I'm going to call her Sherry, but Sherry was incredibly talented. She had amazing credentials. She kept attracting clients who couldn't afford her rates though. So she constantly, was thinking people don't want to invest in themselves. Everyone's broke these days. She learned to shift her internal radio station. Instead of broadcasting scarcity, she started focusing on abundance. Her new thoughts and broadcasts were that her ideal clients value transformation and invest in themselves readily. Within 6 weeks, her client roster completely changed. Same skills, same expertise, different frequency. Now, quantum physics tells us something fascinating. Matter is just energy vibrating slowly. Think of it like this. A hummingbird's wings beat so fast they're almost invisible, while a tortoise moves so slowly you could take a nap between steps. Same energy, different vibration speeds. Your thoughts and emotions, they're pure energy, vibrating at incredibly high frequencies. Your physical results, your income, your clients, your opportunities, they're energy that's slowed down enough to become tangible. To change your business reality, you need to consistently operate at a hummingbird frequency, high energy, positive vibration, aligned action. Most entrepreneurs are stuck in tortoise mode, wondering why their business moves so slowly. And here's how this works in practice. Let's say you want to hit $30,000 months, or you might be a lot more than that in your business. If you're consistently thinking that's impossible for someone like me, or I don't know how to make that much money, you're vibrating at a scarcity frequency. Instead, you need to find the feeling of already having achieved that goal. What would you think about daily operations? How would you show up to client calls? What energy would you bring to your marketing? You need to become the energetic match for what you want to create. The universe operates on what I call the cosmic accounting system. It's constantly balancing the books between your inner and outer world. When there's a mismatch, it acts like that friend who's always has to make things fair and wants to split the bill perfectly. So if your inner world is abundant, but your outer world is scarce, the universe works to lift your circumstances. If your inner world is fearful, but your outer world is successful, it eventually brings your external reality down to match your internal frequency. Your worlds will eventually match, but your inner world is doing the causing and your outer world is the fact you think you are seeing, yet it's just nature taking its course, the universe responding to vibration. Now, I've seen this happen countless times. There was this entrepreneur, brilliant guy, built a 7-figure business, but internally he was terrified of losing it all, constantly worried about competition, always expecting the other shoe to drop eventually. And guess what happened? His business started declining, not because of external factors, but because his internal frequency was broadcasting fear. And the universe was like, got it, matching your vibration with your reality. This story wasn't my own, but I've had it happen to me a lot. And things go well for a while. And because of my past, my mind holds its guard up, wondering, when's the other shoe going to drop? Surely there'll always be ebbs and flows, but it's possible to not have the craters or experience the terrible lows anymore. And even in downturns or slow times like the middle of 2025 right now, here's something every business owner needs to hear. It's not the economy. It's your inner system dictating everything you think and believe you are seeing out there. The good news for you and that entrepreneur I mentioned a second ago, once you shift your internal state to gratitude and confidence and allowing and trust, your business can rebound stronger than ever, which is exactly what happened to that entrepreneur. All right, enough theory. Let's get practical and show you what you can start doing to implement this. Here are 5 tools you can start using today to quantum tune your business success. Number 1 tool, the environmental programming strategy. Your environment is constantly programming your subconscious. Create physical reminders of your goals everywhere. Vision boards, yes, but also, sticky notes on your bathroom mirror. Your business goal is your phone wallpaper. Even recording yourself stating your goal and playing it while you get ready in the morning. I use the word goal because it's something almost everyone can relate to, but it also is polarizing because how often do we set goals and not hit them, thus leading to doubt and fear or lack of belief? I like the word creation because it's taking responsibility or ownership that we play a leading role in the creating through our inner state and aligning with the universal laws. Now, some people would say it'd be us allowing God to give us what we ask for. Truth be told, what is asked for has already been given, but our thoughts and beliefs and inner state dictate whether or not it is ever received. But every glance toward what you want to create should trigger the feeling of already having achieved your goal or creation. Not a longing, but that you actually know it's happened and feel it. You're literally training your brain to expect success, which aligns and allows it to become manifest in your physical world. Tool number 2, the buffet mindset shift. Life is like an all you can eat buffet with infinite options. Most people spend their time complaining about dishes they don't want. This economy sucks. Clients are so difficult. Marketing is overwhelming. Instead, become a conscious selector. Focus on what you do want. For example, you could focus on things like I attract clients who value my work. Money flows to me easily. I love creating content that serves my audience. I love my business. I'm aligning with my highest purpose. It's all unfolding perfectly. What you focus on parallels what you're creating, so be intentional about your thoughts and acutely aware of them. Tool number 3, the quantum reset ritual. Create a daily 10-minute practice where you align all 3 versions of yourself. For example, maybe spend 3 minutes visualizing your success, the mental you, 4 minutes feeling grateful and connected to the spiritual you, and 3 minutes planning concrete actions, the physical you. This isn't just meditation or positive thinking, it's quantum programming. You can also search on YouTube for Dr. Joe Dispenza and listen to his guided meditations, which are great for this. They're almost all designed to reprogram your mind from the past and entangle new thoughts for a new reality. Tool number 4, the 21-day reality shift challenge. Okay, this is a self-challenge. For 21 days, become militant about your mental diet. Just like you wouldn't eat poison, stop consuming mental poison. It's out there everywhere right now. Stop it. Limit news. Avoid negative social media. Skip the complaining conversations. Why 21 days? Because this time period would be enough to give you a new operating state, your new normal standard. A day here and there is not enough to reprogram your vibration. 21 days at least will do it. Replace your normal habits and mental diet with success stories, educational content, inspiration. You're literally rewiring your neural pathways for success or entangling quantum potential in your favor. All of these tools are extremely powerful, but this could be the most powerful. Tool number 5, the gradual ascension method. Don't try to jump from I'm broke to I'm a millionaire overnight. Your brain's going to reject that as unrealistic. Instead, gradually raise your vibration. Start with I'm open to new opportunities. Money is starting to flow more easily. I consistently attract high value clients. Abundance is my natural state. As you ascend through each state from maybe poor to decent to pretty good, to very good, to great, to amazing, you will see each stage become more natural and easier to attain. Going from poor to amazing is possible, but usually not sustainable. We want each ascended level to be the new norm, the new way of being, and the next level is just the next natural step. When broke people win the lottery, high percentage are broke again within a few years because their vibration was not ready for the abundance and they come crashing down. This correlates with business too. It's helpful to ascend through each level, knowing the feeling and vibration so it feels normal and natural as you go. If you crush it in your business too soon, then imposter syndrome can take over, and fear of losing it because you don't feel natural making that much money can have the effect of your inner world causing the outer world to lose the money and fail again. Don't want that. I hope that makes sense, and feel free to ask questions or leave a comment below if you can relate to this effect, if you understand it, anything that you're wondering about. Now, let's talk timing, because I know you're wondering, when will I see results? Quantum shifts typically happen in the 6 to 8 week cycles when you're consistent with your internal work. And here's what that timeline usually looks like, just so you know. Weeks 1 and 2, you're establishing new thought patterns. It feels awkward, like wearing shoes on the wrong feet, maybe. Weeks 3 and 4, the quantum gap. This is crucial. Your inner world has shifted, but your outer world hasn't caught up yet. This is where most people quit because they don't see the results yet. Don't quit. Weeks 5 and 6, small signs start appearing. a new opportunity, an unexpected client, a shift in how people respond to you. And then week 7 and 8, the breakthrough. Your outer reality catches up to your inner reality in ways that often surprise you. Now, remember, the universe doesn't wear a watch. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower, always matching your consistent internal frequency. In the scheme of your life, 6 to 8 weeks is nothing and almost miraculous. We like to think miracles are immediate. Well, they are when you're really good at what I'm sharing. But if you're perfectly aligned like ascended masters with a thought and feeling, no time needs to go by. But when you have not trained your mind to that point, then 6 to 8 weeks is amazingly good news. And no, I'm not saying in 6 to 8 weeks you become an ascended master, but I am saying you'll start seeing results and proof and evidence and start living the belief of this and be on your way to a masterful creator. So once you've mastered the basics, here's some advanced strategy. The quantum networking approach. Instead of going to networking events trying to get something, go with the intention of being a connector. Focus on how you can serve. How can you add value? When you approach relationships from abundance rather than scarcity, you attract abundance back. This giving to give is the foundation of so much of my business consulting. Giving is the proof that you already have. Trying to get is evidence of lack and need, which means it's outside of you. And then you create the experience of exactly that, less than you want and striving for more. Listen, you don't need what you think you want. You're showing yourself you have what you want by aligning with what it is like to already have it. Think about what you have as the proof of this thought. You have food and water and hopefully shelter and countless other things. We take them for granted, but it's the level of creation you know, and it's guaranteed. And yes, I realize this isn't everyone's experience, but our minds have been trained and manipulated to focus on what we don't have. And that makes us want more. And then we're susceptible to getting sold a bag of lies about what will make us happy. And then we chase that. Align with what is possible and it's already yours. That's law. Let's get back to some quantum business examples. So the energetic marketing method. Before you write that sales email or social media post, get into it, the energy of serving your ideal client. Feel genuine excitement about helping them. Your energy transmutes through your words and people can feel authenticity versus desperation. Let the words be a reflection of how you want people to feel when reading and understanding what you are sharing so they resonate with your marketing rather than get pitched out of scarcity or fear. Also, the quantum decision-making process. When facing businesses, don't just analyze pros and cons. Check in with your energy. Pay attention to the feelings. Does this opportunity feel expansive or contractive? Does it align with who you're becoming or who you used to be? Trust your quantum compass. It's more accurate than any spreadsheet. Example, if you see a coach out there you really like, then go for it. If you see a course or book you've been meaning to read, allow yourself to follow that feeling. It's there for a reason. In that spirit, if you like what I'm sharing right now, I invite you to subscribe right now. Now, no worries if not, but it's an example of following intuition and aligning with the information you want to remember. Let me save you some time by sharing the most common mistakes people make within this quantum entanglement field and how do they try to apply it. Mistake number one, inconsistency. Doing this work sporadically is like going to the gym once a week and wondering, why am I not getting in shape? Consistency beats intensity every time. Do these activities for 5 minutes to begin and maybe stay consistent to increasing every week until after a month or so, you're up to 45 minutes, maybe doing and feeling some of what I've just shared on a daily basis. Mistake number two, fighting current reality. When things aren't going well, don't deny reality, but don't give it all your attention either. Acknowledge what is while focusing on what's becoming. Things are going to change. Trust that. Know that. You're not vibrating yet at the frequency that will align with what you know is possible. At first, time is needed, but most people quit while it is in the process of actually showing up. Stick with it and allow the time for the evidence to appear. Mistake number three, trying to control the how. Your job is to be clear about the what and the why and maintain the right energy. The universe handles the how, and it's usually way more creative than anything you could plan. When the how is revealed, and it will be, trust me, attack it with consistency and excitement. That action is belief in action, and it's also very powerful in the alignment process. So here's the bottom line. Quantum entanglement isn't just some esoteric physics concept. It's your secret weapon for business success. You're literally connected to every opportunity, every client, every dollar that can flow into your life. I mean, really sit with that. If you understand this, then every problem or worry you have can be answered because it's already answered if you pay attention and practice this. The question isn't whether you're quantum entangled with success. You already are. The question is, what frequency are you broadcasting? Starting today, I want you to remember three things. Your inner world creates your outer world. Consistency in your energetic practice trumps sporadic massive action. And finally, you're already connected to everything you desire. You just need to tune into the right frequency. So if you're ready to dive deeper into quantum business strategies, check out those resources I've linked below. I also have a book called The Awakened Business Playbook, which helps founders and entrepreneurs align with their highest purpose, potential, so they're fulfilled and live their best life. And if this video resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, invite you to, and let me know in the comments what's one goal you're going to quantum tune this week. If you like this video, I have another video here that I recommend watching. It's going to help you live this. And remember, your success isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Much love. Talk to you soon.